Yeehaw, everybody. I know for the Twitch viewers, you're going to be hella confused. Actually, hasn't fully sent to D&D. There it goes. All right, now it's on both channels. So again, for the Twitch users, you'll be hella confused because we're just doing a recap of what's currently only been our Gods Among Us campaign for D&D. Because we are missing a few people tonight. One of them is helping with a bunch of their job is basically cleanup of the hurricane. And a couple others are not feeling well. But let me share this to the Discord because we got our Styx and our Mystic Murray here tonight, aka Bog and Fallen. And your screens, in one. You guys should be able to see it now. How we doing?
Yeah.
Woo-woo. First thing we noticed is how crappy this looked. Nah, honestly, from what we threw together, it wasn't that bad. Oi. Gonna start.
All right, this is take 2 of us starting this off, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had a rocky start.
We sure did. Immediately had a take 2.
I am Sprigmeister. I will be the DM for this campaign for the Echo owners. Gonna keep...
And then I'm noticing, I think it was Red had something in his background.
Oh, yeah.
Bit short and sweet so we can start getting introduced to everybody, especially since it's room 2. So, Fallen, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Mystic Murray. I am a 199-year-old Fae. I come from a very wealthy family of Fae. We are more devious in our natures. It's a lot of jobs end up being crimes. I won't lie to you, but I mean, we do what we can to take care of our family and make sure that our wealth extends and is vast. I, however, really got sick and tired of just constantly the same type of gig. So,
Say what?
very sorry.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else.
Nah. I left the family not on good.
I'm hearing double. Everybody? Is that supposed to be happening?
Do you have?
No, Greg, what did you do last time? You fixed it last time.
I actually don't remember right now.
That's fine. I can deal with it. But I'm just letting you know.
Question is, do you have? Does either of you guys have the one of the?
Can you share
open?
on Discord? Can you share just the?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
YouTube
I think that's what we
video?
had to do. I had to share just.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second. All right.
There we go.
Terms. Well, not on my own journey. Perfect. In the pursuit of wisdom and magic. So I ended up attending a magic school where I met Cypher here. We got obsessed with the Dark Six really, and it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. We were there to get questions answered and learn new things, but a lot was taken from us when we actually got the chance to. So I'm on a journey to combat the powers of the Dark Six. I have lost something really close to me, and I look forward to accomplishing that journey.
That was quite a long intro.
It was a very long intro.
Actually, I paused it mainly because I wanted to peek at what time we were at from it since it started.
Mystic is about that life. You know, Mystic is a very complex and unique character that because of just getting back into D&D, I wanted to really put in a character I thought symbolized some of the ways I view life, but to an extreme, right? And so I think he fits the bill for that, especially in a magical world. He's able to have that backstory of coming from the family that he does, you know, and just wanted to get out on a search of knowledge.
Yeah.
And how about fun?
I'm Styx. I'm a 425-year-old elven vampire. I'm a mercenary.
Old ass
And
lady.
that's pretty much all I want you
Yeah.
all to know.
Next
She's
is
a
our
very
friend
secretive
Viper,
person.
played by Hockey.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
very short and sweet.
Yeah, she's not like she's only told people what they have to know, so that she can continue on surviving. Like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But there is an episode where Mystic got you to spill the beans. So this,
Yeah. She trusts Mystic for no reason.
Okay.
Like she just does.
Hi guys, I'm Cypher, a 27-year-old male changeling artificer. I come from a pretty small village where I was abandoned and left to a pretty cruel orphanage. I never really understood that I was a changeling until more recently when I was in college with Mystic over there. We ended up getting pretty involved with the Dark Six, and we were allowed to have some questions answered. I tried to figure
Did anyone actually, while I'm thinking about it, ping the Discord?
Nope, but I can.
That would be awesome.
appreciate it.
Are
And
we double?
I normally
we're
do,
double
but I
streaming.
forgot to this time.
it's on both our YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, I should probably skip over ones that are no longer here.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
up to you.
like, they're gonna,
Hey, we're
you know,
still
it's,
a part of the story, so like
Yeah.
we can recap up to the point that like we could do it either way.
yeah. Because, actually, Cypher at least will have, makes sense to keep his in. I won't bother with Graug down there because, unfortunately, he was like only one episode
out where
or two.
my lineage was from, and from there,
Yeah.
I kind of ended up just changing rapidly and not really having much control over that. And yeah, I'll let you guys know the rest as we get to know each other more.
We still love Grog, though.
And back to you, Lurk.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Grog was great.
Grog was
Hello,
great. He was
I'm
played great.
Luthor.
I just want to throw that out
I'm
there, too.
half orc from a very wealthy family of bounty hunters. Due to my father's pressures of always wanting to be the best at everything while also looking down upon hardworking people, I was always forced to be better than everyone around me, my siblings. And due to those pressures, I went to war. And I'm on a personal mission to seek revenge on someone who's wronged my family and those around us. And I will not stop until I find them and bring them to justice. And that is all that you'll need to know for now.
With that, middle.
Ominous. Oy.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, you gotta love Lurk's character for real.
Mhm.
I think Lurk's puts in, especially for a first timer in D&D, a lot of effort into their role
Put in
playing
a lot
within
of
their
thought, yeah.
character. Yeah, Lothar is always well thought out, and I like how they stick to their character. And Lothar is definitely on a mission that I want to see accomplished at some point.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot of effort to Lothar, and the creation of that character was really, really definitely well done.
Oh yeah, Mystic in particular
Hello.
respects
I'm
the fuck out
Graug.
of Lothar.
I have
Yeah.
Does anyone have the Twitch pulled up at the moment?
I do.
Is it and it looks fine?
Hold on, let me double check.
Only asking because I tried to pull it up on my iPad and it's like black screening.
It looks fine.
Okay. That's probably just
That's actually the one I had the YouTube up, but it was lagging behind a little bit. So I had to choose one or the other because it was jamming me up. So
Yeah, I'm trying to throw it up on my iPad and it's just sitting on a black screen.
mm.
But there, did that fix it? No,
I've
nah,
lived a
whatever.
life of solitude
It'll
and
still help with the
confinement
view at least. That's
after
what's
committing a bunch of murders. And
Oh yeah.
And moving on to you, Red.
My name is Sadio. I'm the last in my clan of Gendra.
Sadior? Is that how he wanted it to be said?
The Twitch for me. Hold on, let me hit a refresh. Yeah, the Twitch for me is actually showing offline. It says live when I click on it, but
Weird.
when I click into it, it's not letting me view it.
Yeah.
It's not showing that way for my iPad. You know what? Please hold everyone. We're doing some testing.
It's
All right, hold
just
on.
does Twitch just have some issues right now?
I mean, it always does. So you know.
Hold on, I'm gonna go see
See.
another one. It is Twitch having issues, I think. I don't know.
BCE content.
It was playing for me, and then I refreshed and it stopped.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
being funky.
It's black. It's black on both my phone and my PC. I checked it on 2 accounts.
It was just working for me, like, not even, like, 2 seconds ago. It's not Twitch having issues.
No, because it's like I just
Is
pulled
there a
somebody
way you
else's
can
up.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, because it's on Google.
Mhm. Yeah.
Obviously, I can't keep that stuff up.
No, that's fine because you're not sharing it too.
Oh, that's right. Huh.
The
Not
Weird.
translating very well. I'm going to toggle it off on Restream and toggle it back on. See what happens. Got a few moments on the. Yep, I go content went offline. Get rid of it on my. Boom. Put it back in. Sending data. Excuse me.
I have a song stuck in my head, and I don't want it to be.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I just restarted the stream there, but what's it look like for everyone?
It's a
Just
black
screen
for
still.
me still.
Very
Oh wait, no, wait,
interesting.
it's back.
Is it?
I refreshed again.
It's
Yeah,
back.
it's back.
It's back.
Because we're such a small channel.
I'm sure it's the small channels that get issues first. Yeah. But
Anywho.
also, like, this is the first time we're doing a restream where you're dual streaming to any of our stuff. So, like, it could
Yeah.
just be it's confused.
Possibly.
Dragons.
Anywho.
My one goal is to destroy the one thing that destroyed my clan. That's all I'll give you.
Okay, but I have to go back to
Last
this.
but not
Did he
least, we
want
got
to be
the
called
mod.
Sadior or
Oh, yeah.
Sadior?
He wanted to be called Sadior. 100%.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
working perfectly.
Yeah, it is.
That was instantaneous when I sent it in.
Yeah.
I was only doing that because my iPad's still showing a black screen. What the? Oh, never mind. At a quick glance, that looked like something else.
My computer showing regular and my phone showing black.
So it's probably just another mobile translating problem.
Yeah.
Because those are
It's
pretty damn
fine, though.
common when it comes to those. All right. But yeah, we'll have to actually talk to him about that because nobody, not even me, calls him Sadior. Everybody calls him Sadior.
Yeah. No, I want to know if that was an accident or if it was on purpose.
Sadior.
Sadior, because he's sad. Poor
Yeah.
baby. And don't worry, everybody. We do that same thing to his face.
We do.
I am Azarak. I am a feral tiefling. I was abandoned as a child, picked up by a thief skill called Prowers.
You know, if I were to have paused that right and or have somebody clip it, could make it sound like he's trying to say he's a furry. The way he said feral.
Yeah. You're so right.
Rewind it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it
Feral
again.
tiefling. I am Azarak. I am a
I am a fur.
feral tiefling. Abandoned as a child, picked up by a thief skill called Prowers.
Somebody clip that one.
Eventually became the best thief there. Ran the organization. Then eventually decided that I needed to leave them and pursue my own journey. That's it.
All right, and for the moment, that does amount to everyone. We will be having at least one more join us later on. Unfortunately, she could not.
And they did not stay.
Yeah.
So, let me actually on here. So, everybody, we begin having you guys have been led and builded to the center of this large island. You've seen the island.
This is just a quick description of everything.
I think I'm just sitting here talking with Cypher about what's going to be going on. Realistically, kind of wondering what the challenge is going to be. I know that it had something to do with magic because I wouldn't have been here otherwise.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much just sitting there chatting and discussing what's going on, seeing if there's anyone else or anything else around that might let us know what's going on potentially.
I think we can speed through
There's
most of
that
this
dragon.
over there.
And at this moment,
There was one point I
it
wanted
is
to
just
pick up in this
already
area.
has just introduced themselves on the
We
spot.
already kind of discussed what we were picking up in this area.
There's a
No,
dragon.
There's something
literally
that
go
happens
down.
right.
Let's
before
not
it
do that.
starts.
Let's avoid him. Let's talk to anyone else. Any of the other people.
Anyone
Looks
else?
like a great
Dragon?
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the orc looks kind of cool. I want to talk to move down here.
Excuse me, Mr. Orc friend.
Missed it.
Cypher.
Any
Best candidate to put my money on is. Yeah, I'm not ever putting money on you. I'm sorry.
Trying to fight now?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
if anything, Mystic
thank
here,
you.
I'll fight you. I just
Don't try
I'm
and
just-
fight my buddy here. We'll take this on a different route. Look at the tiefling over there. It's kind of like an eye. What are you even good
Coming
at?
from a tiefling, you gonna believe?
Mystic, I'm sorry. We're back to you. You're the only person getting money. I'm sorry I ever questioned you.
Me just casually starting to place NPCs all over the board.
No, it's
These
okay.
people
Yeah,
are not
I
worth their
no,
time.
I remember watching you
I mean,
do
there
that,
is
and I
a-
was like, oh,
There's an elf-looking chick over there. We could talk to them.
I want to know, does he even speak?
An elf-looking chick.
me.
She'll toss
Mm.
a pebble at you, like
Yeah.
underhand, not like
Big
throw
grunter.
it at you.
Alright, yeah, bet. Okay, thanks. I appreciate this. This is a good rock. Thank you.
It grunted
I'll keep
at
this
me.
forever.
Do you know anything about this place, like what the specifics of the challenge are?
Mystic, why is that guy grunting down there?
I don't know. He's been the weirdest one for me.
Is he okay?
He seems not right in the head.
Excuse me, grunty guy, you good? Pardon? Okay. We're
Yeah, I
gonna
was
avoid
just
you for now.
saying,
please.
yeah,
You're
I was
scaring
just
me.
grunting.
I'm gonna
You
go back
know,
over a little further away.
I
over
think,
here.
yeah, I think we're gonna move away
Not
from back.
really.
He doesn't
Yeah.
seem like. Maybe you should put money on him.
I'm gonna name him Grunt
His name's gonna be Grunt. I like it.
Yeah. until he tells me otherwise and
Stop
responds with
away
a more
from me.
appropriate
Who
answer.
are
He is
you?
Grunt.
I
Okay.
think if
I
we
mean, I
had to
really-
have any special guest character ever back, even if people currently that we have leave or whatever, I think the first one ever should be Grout.
Yeah.
He makes me laugh so much, and like even watching it back, it cracks me up.
Yeah. And like that's kind of why I'm sticking around for a little bit at the beginning, because like he is one that definitely deserves a little bit of light, even though he was gone so quickly.
Yeah,
Not like it was some bad term leaving type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Who
Just
are
that was your
you?
dragon
scoping out the competition. I don't think any of them can beat me. I'll just
I
say
would
it.
love to see
yeah,
Grout
no,
come
I
back.
think we've got safe
Just
money
gonna
on you. That
I know you
reminds me,
started
Mystic, I
playing
might
again,
need to
but
borrow some money.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
would
put it on you, but
You want like 5 gold pieces?
how confident are you in yourself? I'll bet whatever you give me on you.
I'm pretty confident in my.
I'm gonna keep this part rolling for a bit and I'll be right back.
I mean,
I'll
let's
give
see
you
if
5
like
gold
Options
pieces.
even comes up to gamble, but I'm gonna bet one of these idiots that we're winning something. I heard challenge and it's happening.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find somebody that would do a bet with you.
So, realistically, between you two, you honestly think that you're gonna win this thing?
Yeah, I'm very
He was
confident
Why
so
that
are
I
you
will.
talking to
suspicious.
me?
I wouldn't have even come over here if I wasn't confident that I could win.
I mean, your friend didn't seem so confident.
Yeah, he seems to have a
To be
particular
fair, I
disdain
think
for your type.
I'm confident.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste my time.
I
with you,
can.
sir. You honestly, there's a bit of an odd smell coming from that side of the area.
One
And
question. What makes you
Excuse me.
believe that you're gonna win?
I'm
He's
Mystic.
got a point. Oh, Mystic. Oh, Mystic.
That's the only reason.
You
Why are you
see
gonna
that my
win?
spells are unmatched.
I'm
My
Mystic.
spells are unmatched.
hey, Grunt. Hey, Grunty boy,
Unmatched, you say.
Unmatched.
you gonna fight that
You will
dragon?
see. Just wait till the challenge comes.
Go punch the dragon, Grunt boy. Do it. Punch him.
This is the part I
Oh,
was waiting for.
yeah.
Be fucking.
What's
Oh,
what's Grunt Boy doing over here?
I'm gonna fly over here.
Yeah, what's up,
Grout,
bro?
Yeah.
Are you going to punch him?
What's up?
Yes.
Finally, something
Go ahead and
worth
roll the hit.
watching.
Question, what did you just start right here?
What is he
I
rolling?
mean, wouldn't initiative be
It'd be
rolled?
an unarmed strike.
And it's the D20, right?
And then if you have an unarmed strike bonus, then add that to it. Never mind, it's a nat 20.
first nat 20.
The very first
First
roll
roll
of the
game.
session of the game of Echo D&D period is a nat 20. Like, no matter how you wrap it, that was amazing.
That is. It's true. That was right
Yeah.
there. Visible on stream. You can
Yep.
see it. That
Right
is
there
a
in the bottom
20.
corner.
Yeah.
Which we definitely we did improve our rolling system and stuff much later.
We've come a long way.
Or a little bit later, I
And
should
a
say.
lot of kudos to the Fog here who's in the VC and
Always.
everybody. We'll do a non-shameless plug. Fog bound on
Yeah, Fogground TV on
Yep.
Twitch.
Yep.
And
Go
YouTube,
follow.
actually.
Go follow. A lot of the graphics that we use to this day have been made by Fog.
Yep. They're still not my best work, and I definitely will be working on more as I get back into the full swing of things.
Mhm.
So watch out for improvements down the line.
Aw, yeah. I mean, hell, you'll see an improvement real quick from, I think, literally the next episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, that is one moment that I think is just worth keeping in Echo. I mean,
I think if you keep
worth
playing
keeping
a
for
little
Echo
bit,
history.
I'm actually freaking out as I'm like, oh my god, that's the first roll of the game.
Yeah. Just roll the clip.
I just love how it's the first roll of the game, but also the first roll of like Echo D&D's history,
Yeah.
and it was a nat
First
20.
roll is a nat
Like,
20?
cocked me in the
Damn.
face.
The very first roll of the game is a punch to somebody else, and it's a nat 20.
Oh.
All right, Mr. DM. So what does that result in?
What is your unarmed strike damage normally? The way I do it slightly differently normally, but I don't think unarmed strikes have.
So I realized like it is actually more normal than I've realized for people to actually do double dice over just automatic double damage.
Yeah, we
But when the people that I knew of with double dice or would do double damage, and that's where my
I've
brain
done
was
it
going.
both ways. I think my current campaign just doubles the damage because it's
Yeah.
quicker
Right.
for math purposes.
Yeah, and the main reason why I prefer the double dice is because it will give the chance for players to get more damage than they would have gotten. It's like the example I'll
Yeah.
use is like a D6. You know, you roll a nat 20 to D6, but you roll a 1. That means you're only doing 2 damage if you double it. But if you roll your
Yeah,
2
I
dice,
mean,
you
that
roll a
makes
1,
sense.
then you have a chance to get something else much higher.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that does make sense. And I respect it both ways.
Yeah. And I kind of
No.
also went. Oop, she said no.
Hold on. I gotta log into the other.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go to mod view.
Time to ban. Sorry, late glide. Damn bot. But
Yeah.
another thing for me too, a lot of RPGs don't actually have just a straight double damage. They do, you know, a percentage for it instead. I'm sure there are some that just do double damage too, but it's more true to a regular or real RPG if it's a percentage of to get a better hit. Anywho,
Yeah.
Unarmed
For
strike.
roll
Where
for
do
you?
where do I find that at? I'm sorry.
Go to actions, and it'll be in that list of actions on your character sheet.
On D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Action.
of course, I know for here, a lot of characters on our strikes don't have a die roll behind them. It's just their strength modifier. So in this aspect, if that was the case for him, which I believe it is, then I had him just do double damage. Because obviously you don't have a roll to go behind on those.
If you
Action.
click on attack,
Unarmed
it'll only
strike
give you-
is +3.
Exactly, demonic.
No, what next to it?
The damage.
The
Next
damage.
to it is a 2 bludgeoning.
All right, so it does 4 damage. Sadior, you take 4 damage.
I'm getting all the names wrong.
Oh, this dude's getting fucking cocked. I'm not even fucking. All right, so as soon. Wait, it's my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not in initiative at this moment.
Oh, this man is getting.
Hey, Mystic, see what I did? I made him fight.
Yeah, I like it.
It's giving us an advantage for that
I
tournament,
wanted
you
to-
know?
Yeah, I wanted to see what that grunting guy could do. To be honest with you.
The Twitch is doing that again, so I would just disable it and stick with YouTube for tonight.
Rude. Damn you, Twitch.
Just
Weird,
Oh, it's
because
Lego.
it's not.
I mean,
doing
I
it
just
for
read
me.
the first part of your name and you have demonic in it because I know you're in love with him.
It's not. It's not doing it for me.
if you refresh, it will.
I refresh.
Yeah, it's-
Yep. Yep.
Right, yeah, so I'll just shut the Twitch off for now.
Yeah. It's just
Hey, at least we got a bot to get rid of.
yeah, and I unshamelessly just went and put my personal Twitch as a mod so that I can,
that's
if
fine.
I'm watching on mine, I can go and grab it quickly instead of having to go
Oh,
log
yeah, I
into
think that's
a whole
fine.
other Twitch.
Honestly, probably all the owners and certain creators should have that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Well, maybe get a different name, you bozo. I'm gonna read the first part of the name, and that's what you're gonna get called. All right, Lego. Giving me crap because I called him demonic when that's literally his name in the chat.
It is, and it gets me sometimes too.
It's easy, especially when you're on, running stream. Lego.
Yep.
You listening to that? Anywho, I will say that aside from a couple more talking, the gentleman comes up in a few moments. That's really about the significance of this entire episode, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, essentially, more or less.
There
Oh,
was
we actually
some-
did get to the end of it, this first part of the challenge.
Yeah, we did.
But this isn't where the comedy
You're
happens.
carrying him.
No, the comedy
Or
happens
is
I think
it?
the
Yeah,
beginning
I'll
of the
take
next
'em.
episode.
Well, Mystic, if you said anything, I haven't heard you.
No, I was just watching everybody.
Okay.
Seeing how things were gonna go, and then I'm moving along.
As you head back, you get to the edge. The pathway immediately opens up for you guys.
Okay.
Sweet.
So yeah, nothing else
Get to go.
ended up happening in this one. So very short, because most of it was basically several sequences of different battles. Hence why not
Yeah, it
much is
was.
gonna actually be key in this episode.
Yeah, no,
gonna
we went
jump
over
over
to the. We went over to the left. We met
Hello.
an entire party of people.
And we are still
Fought them. We moved
Yep.
over to the right. Met a party of people. Fought them. We attempted more on the right side. To communicate with them and do it sneakily, but no, it just ended up an all-out brawl.
All because one person screwed it up. 'Cause you had it. You had it. You missed it. You know that. I assume you're talking about the one guy that was on the roof.
Yep.
And then I can't remember. No, it wasn't that he caught Red trying to be sneaky. I think it was actually when he was looking down and caught Demonic and Cypher, I believe, killing that one guy.
Yeah.
But it was
yeah,
regardless,
the
it was
M-
one of those two events for sure that caused him to shout
I
out the jig is up.
can already tell that there's going to be a major improvement from the last one to this episode.
Yeah, because right away we have this little bit.
Who
Yeah,
everyone?
it looks so
Is I your
good.
DM for tonight,
yeah.
Spreadmeister. We're getting ready to dive into our second episode of
Launch it through the campaign.
And here's our new tutorial. Why did I say
Overlay.
tutorial? Overlay. As you can see, this time we had 2 people out. That one, except one of them was there. And basically, unfortunately, that is the last we ever saw of Graug.
Yes, I believe
Water.
so. He was only in one episode. It is water.
Yep. I didn't answer you right away, Lego, because I knew the picture would be coming back up. All right.
Remember that.
You don't technically, I don't think. 'cause
not
you're-
usually.
All right, just a little
What
bit
was
of
that
the beginning.
rules lawyering right there?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm so curious.
Who now?
Ooh.
Who is this supposed to be, sir?
This was Elena, but we seem to have a bit of an issue here.
Excuse me, turtle thing. Are you Elena?
Flying over, I would like to.
Still Red having his freaking
Yeah,
background
don't-
stuff.
I never know if it's like a TV show or a fan, but he's gotten better about it for sure.
Yeah, no, he's definitely gotten better. I think because we yelled at him a couple times.
Yeah, but like, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, what's streaming in D&D specifically without stuff like that?
Also,
Oh
question
yeah.
the turtle. Who are you, dude?
I am
Who
Elena.
are you, dude?
I don't understand why I'm a purple turtle. But I would definitely like to go back to my natural form now.
All right, so in your sheet, go ahead and click on
Explanations. Oh, wait,
bottom
no, that,
left of the
we were
Oh
screen.
getting to
yeah,
why you-
no, yeah,
Look for the
because I
D20.
was.
Why rules lawyer? That's what we were doing.
Yeah, I'm curious.
then you'll
Like,
roll one
sorry
of
to
those.
derail us a little bit.
No, honestly, it's fine because when I did the recap with Fallen last week, a lot of the times I stopped, it was because like it was a Simona moment, and I'm like, I don't want to keep taking over just my moments.
Yeah,
So like stop whenever you feel like it, even if it is
Okay.
just because it's another one of your moments.
yeah, because I'm just so curious because I don't remember all the times that I've rules lawyered people. Okay, I'm just like, what did I get on them about that time?
It says I got 12.
Got a 12. Not updating the game log, but that is
Is she?
Why
roll-
is my
Are you rolling through,
campaign.
through D&D Beyond?
No, I'm roll 20.
Oh, she used the
Roll
roll
through-
21.
Roll through D&D Beyond, like your character sheet in D&D Beyond. It was okay. It
That
was
was
just
just
explaining.
Roll
It was an
assistance.
explanation, yeah.
Still, you've been there. You've helped us out.
We tried a few things for the dice rolling. The best thing that we found that works is actually just using the D20 or roll D&D Beyond
Yeah.
roll table thing.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, it takes out any physical dice, which is kind of a fun aspect for people, but
It really is.
it was causing too
I
many
hope a better-
issues.
I hope
Yeah.
a better option to DD dice is introduced because it is really cool. Like if Roll 20 or D&D Beyond could just add it in, we could see it on the main screen or the dice roll screen. Could be cool
Yeah.
as fuck.
I think D&D Beyond has the potential of actually introducing that because they know people like watching dice roll, like
Yeah.
actual
Mhm.
dice.
And honestly,
but
it's like they're right around the
they're
corner from it.
they are.
I mean,
It is a
their
half
maps,
baked to it. Yes.
their maps are getting there. On Roll20 is still better,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
D&D Beyond is catching up on the tech. I'll be honest.
I mean,
I've-
but just
I'm
I've
down
imagine
followed
like
for it.
Roll20's been around at least 10 years before D&D Beyond was. So they have to make slow progression as well.
Like I'm down for if I'm down for D&D Beyond to take over the whole, be a full usability for D&D, the full tabletop.
Yeah, where you could just do
Not-
it all in one place instead of
Not
having
meaning
3
to turn
different
this
tools.
into a podcast, but I agree 110%, and I would go on about this for hours if I was allowed to. So,
D&D podcast with Echo coming up soon.
potentially, maybe.
The Echo podcast, the Echo Cast.
Oh, if you only seen some of the Echo podcast videos that are on the main channel, and the titles of them, they're definitely a little bit risque, and out there and trying to be canceled. So yeah.
See, the difference is we're gonna do them without trying to be canceled.
Yeah, we're not going to be edgelords about it.
We might be, darker
Slightly
humored or
edgelordy.
edgy, a little edgy, but nothing that's too far and above.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah, we're working on it. Not
We've made
everybody's perfect, and we have to work with people to make sure that they know where the line is, and that's just life.
hey, we've come a long way. A damn
Yeah,
long
we
way.
have.
Yeah,
Hey, look.
talking hide that circle, the middle circle, or the very inside circle is not water. Obviously, the rim, it's basically like a little moat.
See,
This
not
was
this is gonna be-
one
either.
of my hand drawn maps.
I need to learn fucking how to watch my second monitor, because I used to do it off of my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, I have a second monitor that I plan to repurpose in the future. So I want a better monitor, but I put it up. It's like in portrait mode,
Yeah.
Like that's how that's what I'm gonna use for all the stream stuff that I do on the main channel and for
Oh,
the
yeah.
D&D stuff.
Getting used to
It's so
watching the
nice.
chats and stuff is like a kind of hard. It's kind of a hard thing to get used to, but once you start doing it, using 2 screens is a breeze.
I do want, like, not right now. This will be, this is definitely future when I upgrade computer and my actual setup. I would actually be getting a third one.
Fair enough. I mean, technically, I've always had 2 monitors, but my second monitor has always been my 70-inch TV. It's mounted to the wall. I have my bed set up right in front of the TV. TV's mounted to the wall. It's on a fucking pull-out, fucking adjustable.
Lurking is prime.
Thing, and that's too much to just continuously look up at. It really is. When I campaign though, like when I am DM, I do always have it on, and I am using it as a second monitor. But that's pretty much the only time besides when I want to watch a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
We did get off topic a little bit there.
Quite a bit.
What's happening?
I'm still going over, figuring out basically the Elena introduction, which once again, it's another one of those that is less significant because of their time with us.
Okay, but where's the part? Did we miss the part where Mystic almost drowned?
No, that's at the end of the whole battle royale. So I think we actually, yeah.
'Cause
So
This
Basically,
whole thing is
this
like we
virtually
a
this
bunch of
entire episode
fights.
is a miniature. Yeah, it's a bunch of little fights, a lot of searching.
There
This
was
would
a
be-
bean.
Enter to back corner. What back?
Basically, the whole idea of what this was is I had an idea I wanted to test out, which was a D&D battle royale, which I think for the most part was pretty fun. I need to, if I were to repurpose it, the map would need to be smaller, or we'd need to have more people.
correct. I think you would want personally, and this is just tip now that you said this. Personally, smaller map, same amount of people.
Yep, smaller map if it's the same amount. Same size map if there's like probably double or even triple what we had.
But that's even like super unrealistic to be able to run.
Exactly.
So like it would have to be smaller with the same amount of people or about the same amount of people.
Yep. Because like my idea behind this was, for the people that mainly like the D&D or D&D's combat, to give them, one shots to run.
Yeah.
It'll
Dude,
be obviously
D&D
very
combat can
minimal.
be a slog, dude, though.
It can.
I like the story building a lot. I like combat a lot too, but I like story building more.
Yeah. And that's personally to me, that's a real D&D player if they like the story more than the actual combat. As long as if they think the combat sucks, that's a different thing too, though.
Yeah.
For me, it's always been role play over combat. But I do enjoy combat. Like, I feel like combat is a necessity. For most campaigns, you can't go too long without combat.
Well, yeah.
Right.
You can't go like 2 years without having a combat.
But the RP is where it's at for me.
Yeah, I like the RP.
I know that's why I love those moments when I just go quiet and you guys just do your thing.
Yeah, same.
Like, I think
DM, yeah. As a DM, not only in the past but recently, my favorite moments are where I've been able to spin a tale and create a situation, and then everybody just falls into it, and they're just you get a solid maybe 30 minutes to an hour of I'm not even intervening much besides saying, here's what this thing does, here's what this thing does. That's fucking prime. It really is.
Is it the next episode the first drinking contest happens?
I don't believe so, because we're still. I think there's at least 2 episodes that are in the battle royale.
Okay.
Because it did go pretty damn long.
It did go pretty damn long.
So like,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, I'm not sure I can do this if it's gonna be like this.
And that's kind of why I put it so early as a thing, and originally it was just going to be that first half of the challenge, if I'm being honest. But it was something I wanted to test out for us to see how we all felt about it, and if we had, ideas for changes on it. Because again, I thought would be a good idea for future one-shots, for people that just want to do a D&D battle.
Yeah, because like that's not for me, but like I do get it. There were some good roleplay moments, but when it's 90% battle, 10% talking to other characters, it's really hard to like be able to flesh out a character and have fun with it.
Maybe we did get.
Oh.
Okay, maybe we did actually only have one full, but it was still 4 hours worth of battle.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of us.
It was
right now.
There's a couple of moments if you want the fast recap. We did meet Bean the Bean, who is a very prominent bean within the world of Akapara, or not especially Akapara, the world of Leokane. Yes, he's very well known in Akapara. Been there many times. He's got a lot going on. He's a very prominent bean. He's noteworthy, and then essentially Mystic drowning somewhere. I don't know where that happens.
Now that I know
right-
where we
because it was
are, I
pretty
do
comical.
roughly know.
It's right before, or no, it's right after everybody started their fighting.
Yeah. I think it's
Is
because
it
like
more towards the end?
Yeah, toward the
Because
it's
we did
either
that
right towards the
center of
end or
map
right
at
here.
the end of the
If
fight.
it's not right
No,
here, then
because
it's towards
everybody
the
was
end.
in the middle. Everybody was in the middle already, and he was the last one across.
Right, because he was in the water. Because he's right here at the
Now
moment.
you see all across the pool.
And I think if I remember correctly, we'll find out if I'm wrong here shortly. His next move, he tries to fly across to get to Cypher, and then hits that barrier.
You can see
Yeah,
Cypher
you're probably right.
across the way, and then down.
Okay. I immediately, upon seeing Cypher,
Yeah.
fly towards the middle island, which I can barely make it to, or I'll be stuck like waddling in the puddles of the lake that surrounds it. Right before I get here, I'm literally like collapsing to the bottom of where it's at, and I barely make it on shore enough to hold myself up.
So there is one thing Mystic seems to have forgotten.
There's a barrier.
He fly right into the barrier.
Not the barrier. Wait, the barrier was let down before.
Yeah, but it's currently back up. So you hit it and just fall into the water.
Oh no! I spiraled down in a feat of forgiveness, and then I remember exactly the same barrier I fell into before while I actually had some stamina. And at this point, I just fall right into those waters right there.
Right.
So sad. I'm so
Is
sad.
water still swirling around?
Poor Mystic.
Swirling.
He couldn't remember. He did not remember. And then the rolls were so bad.
They were
Yep,
so
so
bad.
So bad.
Speed up towards back to your turn, because at this point it's just everybody making it to the center and then battling.
And as a recap, Styx is crazy and doesn't have to breathe. So she can just like walk under, like she just sinks down to the bottom and walks across the bottom and always makes it across.
Woo.
Well, that's a long time.
What'd you expect at Sador's turn?
Yeah.
Combat can take a long time in D&D, for real though.
Initiative order does take a long time.
Yeah. Like it's literally been said about D&D, you can travel you can travel weeks worth of time in just a few seconds, but you have to do a 10-second battle or so, but takes like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah,
Back to Mystic Stern.
Quite as sharp as I was. Got a couple cuts and bruises, but we're doing okay.
Does cut us back to Mystic Murray's turn. I need you to make a dex check. Or
Oh
dex
no.
saving, sorry.
Not a
Probably
dex
should
check.
have done a save there. He
Relative.
You are being swept out in the current currently.
Okay.
Now you get pulled out to about there.
Gotcha.
And unfortunately that actually no, I'll still let you have an action. But your move is gone.
In action? Can I try and I would try and dash, right? To swim through this?
So anything movement
action.
related is gone.
Oh.
Whereas obviously normally, yes, dashing would have been an action, but like in that scenario, it was just a straight up anything movement he couldn't have access to. For anyone
Yeah.
that's like, No, he did that wrong. I actually did it for a reason in that scenario.
Right. So I still have one action. I did pick up an ice knife. Can I try an ice knife underneath myself to create a pillar that I could sit on?
Go ahead and see what happens.
What's my roll?
So you'd be rolling basically a hit, but you're just throwing it straight down.
Yes. So I'm rolling just an average ice knife, right?
Yeah.
The hit DC or the damage?
Second.
Times 2 on damage, by the way.
Yep.
So
Figure out what I actually let him. What
So
actually
go ahead.
transpired
And,
here.
so you we'll just say it's not a roll. You cast it. Doesn't quite do what you were hoping though. As you hear the explosion from the ice knife, the way it functions, it blows up after the initial hit, and creates a wave that actually pushes you back a little.
okay.
Luckily,
Perfect.
you don't take
Love
any
it.
damage from it, but it does push you further back.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
As we come around to Cypher.
Red going, oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
Yeah.
And speed scrolling. How far did I go? Damn, not that far.
We didn't get the blah 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 blah.
I think it's next turn
I'm pretty-
around
it's
'cause
like-
you're rolling that
yeah.
again. Oh yeah, 6
'cause
is
it-
the first one to go down too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, that's tough.
And I was like,
Kind
I
of betrayed.
know, I know that like I was the one who initiated this and all that, but like y'all ganged up on me and that's fucked up. But okay.
And meanwhile,
Look,
you've
yeah,
got
I
somebody literally
Yeah, I wasn't
drowning
even
and
there
somehow.
And so she's out, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not sitting around for like another 2 hours just to listen to what
Yeah.
happens in the combat if I can watch it. So I dipped at that point. And then I watched the rest of it at work the next day.
We'll say I'm pretty sure at least this team has moved their battle decisions up a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Every once in a while, there's people that are like,
All right.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. And I
And I'm
know
like, okay, well,
I'm sure Larks will still struggle a bit since
she had to
they-
take a break.
they're brand new and had to take that break yet.
Yeah.
And aren't feeling well tonight, so that's not
Yeah.
helping. But that's no problem. I don't mind helping. We don't mind helping new people.
60.
Water boy. I mean Mystic. Go ahead and roll another dex check.
Jesus Christ.
Drowning at this point.
What am I rolling
You
for?
missed. You
Another
did
dex.
miss the. You did miss
Oh,
the
God.
first. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But that's fine.
I get +1 on it at least. Oh, it's a 6.
Oh no! Oh no!
The water just starts, like you're kind of wiped from trying to swim against the current. It just shoves you
Are you-
out.
Are we? Was that you in game or I can't remember?
That was me in game. I don't know what I
Okay.
was gonna ask.
So am I washing up on shore?
You do wash up on shore.
Oh, how much is my movement? I'm assuming I have like next to no movement after
Yeah,
that.
so you're back. You have another 0 movement.
Yeah, thank you. And I try and look up, and I peer into the distance, and I see everybody that's fighting, and I think, shoot, I should have just tried to pace myself. And then my turn.
It
Okay.
cracks me up. It cracks me up so much, and I know it's because Fallen's into the role play, and this is no slight at you at all. By the way, it just cracks me up. You are a very long-winded player.
Yeah.
Like I say what I need to do relatively quickly, unless there is something that really needs to be explained. But like, there's a few episodes that I'm just like, how did he take 3 minutes to describe one action that could have taken like 20 seconds? And it cracks me up every time I catch myself thinking this.
It's a
And
DM as
It's
a
golden.
player, bro. It's why most people end up being forever DMs.
yeah, it's like a learned behavior that like I'm like I
Yeah.
get it, but also it's so funny to me.
I've literally sat here and listened and watched back on these episodes, and as we've progressed, I've tried to be more player.
It's gotten better. It's gotten better. With the first few, I was like, man.
Oh yeah. No, it's just that over necessity to want to like embellish the things that you're doing, or like give some type of to people who aren't like seeing. You can't see what's going on, so you over explain it. But yeah, no, that's the DM's job, not the players.
Well, it is players to an extent, and the things that definitely need a description that I'm doing, like how I'm like going about something, I definitely will. But like if it's like looking at something, I don't always give inner thoughts like you do.
The DM curse.
The inner thoughts roll out.
Yeah.
All right, so Cypher.
All right, there is one more moment, if I remember correctly, that I want to grab from this. Comically enough, it's Mystic turn again.
What did I do? Well, is it at the end when I try and get Cypher to kill himself?
Actually, no, there'll be a decent chunk of stuff at the end. There's some comical. Oop. Oh look, dragon. Just a random switch for no reason. I wonder if I was turning the volume down. Pretty sure it's very next turn that you do what I thought was funny. So far away. Especially when it's only 5 seconds per click. Oh, Red took over. Azrak's turn. I keep seeing his picture flash, so I know it's him. There we go.
I get away smoothly.
Oh. I get up, I look over to the distant area, and I decide that within my vision, I can barely see the outline of my good buddy.
Oh no, you can see perfectly.
I can see perfectly of Cypher and Azrak. In a panic, just being washed up in this and not being able to see what all is going on, missing the common view over there, I'm going to shoot my firebolt ×2 over towards Azrak and...
Okay.
Rolls scare me.
I'm scared.
Same.
So I need to roll my hit DC on firebolt, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
13.
And you miss.
You're welcome.
What did
Weirdly
I say
enough,
you're
the
welcome
fireball
about?
seems to dissipate before it even reaches.
What did you? He's just like, and you're welcome. Oh, that's
Have you guys never heard of sarcasm?
Yeah, I just don't know why I was saying that.
But I feel like that's the reason, right? I do that
Probably it
too.
was very sarcastic.
It definitely
but I
sounded
don't know
sarcastic, but
where
like,
it
Yeah, I
came
do
into
that too.
play.
yeah, she's more like, why were you
Why
being sarcastic at that moment?
Why was I at that moment? What happened? Why was I?
Yeah, I need to.
Roll my hit DC on firebolt, right?
Oh no, because I gave him a
13?
leather chest plate during all the stuff, and we only had the stuff that we had gone through the first challenge with, right?
Oh right, because you gave him that for the boost in his
Yeah,
for his armor
And he
class.
didn't. Shit.
That's right.
it probably was that because I was like, we got to the circle and I said, "Oh, I have 2 of these. I don't need them." And he's like, "I don't have any." I was like, "Sure, here."
And you miss.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that makes a lot.
Weirdly enough, the firebolt seems to dissipate before it even reaches him. What about here?
Did anyone realize why it dissipated there?
There was a barrier. I knew when he said it that it wasn't gonna work. I didn't say anything because I wasn't gonna metagame,
Right.
but I knew it wasn't gonna work.
Although I was tempted, like if he rolled a nat 1, I was tempted to let it actually go break through the barrier and hit Cypher if that would have been the case.
A nat 20 or a nat
No,
an
nat
actual
1
nat
because
one.
he was trying to hit Azrak for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was pretty funny that he tried once again after just having been nearly drowned.
Yeah.
Right about where? Okay, so do I see that all coming towards me?
I would say you
And then
didn't
That
even
is roughly it for, let's see, a while actually. Just turns into a regular battle. Actually, this might
This
be
is after I
roughly
had
when-
died.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Yeah, you can see.
All right.
We're old dead 6.
She's only dead for like a few hours. I mean, she's technically undead. She's been dead for hundreds of years.
Well, I assume, like, as soon as you actually died in the
I was
Battle Royale, you
rematerialized
were
somewhere else. Yeah.
pretty much. It'd be instantaneous for you.
It quite literally functions the way, battle royales do when it comes to the way they explain it out in certain
It
scenarios.
makes me think of it like it makes me think of SAO, but SAO doesn't do that because it just kills you if you die in the game.
Yeah. It's SAO if SAO didn't have that aspect.
Yes. Yes.
Got that settled. But yeah, Ice Knife has 2 different phases.
Have his ice knife?
Is Cypher's turn.
Okay, so just for curiosity's sake, because of what we just kind of said when Jinx did it, the feat is not an action, correct?
Right. I let that one be a
Special
free
one?
thing.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to attempt
Unless
to
it
do this,
fails.
and I'll make the yeah, exactly. I
Oh, you're
will
gonna do
make
it?
the yeah. We'll make the check. I'm honestly think I fail in this situation specifically, but we'll see. A 10.
You definitely fail.
No.
So that means Jinx's character, what are they right now? Mr. Mittens. Now changes to one of the involuntary.
All right, because these two had a specific tie-in. They were friends at the time.
Yeah.
Again.
You can't switch back, I don't think.
Why can't my freaking That's mine.
Wait, so what am I now?
So you are. Let's see.
Oh.
I need to go look at who's one.
So how I did this when it was the involuntaries for those two, I had at this time it was a D4 worth of people. And I labeled each one 1, 2, and 3, and 4 with their actual names. That way I knew what number I would what number it would be when I rolled it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time.
4. Let's see. You become Bean the Bean.
Oh, no.
Damn it, fucking Bean!
Bean
Please have a
Bean.
description of the bean.
And at that point, if I remember correctly, nobody I don't think I told anyone about him until he became a reality.
Yeah.
At least
No,
I
I
can't remember.
did not know.
Because that was the first one I thought of when we talked about, Blackhawk and I talked about having involuntary ones if the fail check or the check failed. I knew exactly who I was going to make for that one. That was the first one that came to my mind.
No,
Because at
seeing
this
Bean
point,
was
what's
wild.
that? Oh,
I said seeing Bean was wild. Because you guys know, like, right, everybody watching in Discord, we got a Bean. He's got his own Twitter, and he's all around Discord whenever you mention beans.
He
But,
inadvertently became the Echo mascot.
Essentially.
Hence why I knew it was like the perfect one to throw in. Because initially the plan was a lot of the characters that were going to be involuntaries were represented by something or someone within Echo history. I won't openly name them all because unfortunately we only got to end up seeing we got to see the turtle for a brief moment, and I think that's the only other
that
one.
in the Bean.
Yeah, because it was amazing that the Bean was the one that kept showing up.
Yeah.
Because every time I rolled it, I stared at that die after I rolled it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me again.
Yeah.
But then
Bean sprig.
the Bean shenanigans.
Beans, though, man.
Do I claim
Beans.
it or do I just be
Yeah, go ahead and claim it. So
here? Yeah. And we're yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna go.
A little bit of Bean action over here.
No, I know. I'm just.
He does hear it though, just so we're very clear. He
Yeah,
does hear it.
yeah.
Cypher, and I say, "Hey, yo, this way," and then
We could totally get his autograph right now. It's Bean the Bean.
Oh,
That's it. We're
why
walking
did
out
you-
of the tournament with the Bean.
you came over here and didn't get his autograph. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, but we are getting. You told me to come. I had to come tell you that Bean the Bean is here.
I was just
We're
trying to
walking out of
figure
this
out where
thing.
you were at.
That's the new game plan.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
If he's really here, I mean, for real.
all right. So
And the fact that you actually did get to, those two stayed locked in a fight for Sadior and Azrak for enough time for you guys to meet up with the Bean, make a pact with the Bean.
I'll
My
protect
goodness.
you. Do I need to
Okay,
roll deception
then.
here? DC to hit.
+5, but I only have.
Don't want to die because of how well known I.
Oh, I'm so sick and fucking tired of this goddamn. Taking so much.
have a second attempt.
11 hit.
Classic
On hit.
Sadior complaint.
You?
No.
Then I miss.
Oh, so we're going back on our word now.
You were going at the dragon. I don't know what you were doing.
I've had equipped this whole time, so I'm not really pulling it out, but I'm just gonna draw it and fire it towards the tiefling. And yeah, try to
Over in Cali.
A bean just
Oh,
became
no.
more important than you, Azrael.
Yep. We're still going. We aren't stopping.
Correct?
not on that roll, that one.
Ooh. Unfortunately, your
Hey,
crossbow
you missed.
just broke.
Oh, my whole crossbow broke.
Yes.
I was clearly gonna say shatter at first. Just
Yeah.
shat broke.
Valid. Fair enough. I get it. All right. Well, again, extra.
Again, you got this. Just remember the autographs. And then,
Can you do more than give me positive reinforcement, please?
So you get a bardic inspiration for that.
Oh, lovely. What is a bardic inspiration?
So-
Creature.
Yeah, like that. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah.
Azrac, it's up to you.
All right. My
Go
character
hide.
being pissed that they don't believe it's the bean rushes straight over to the
Oh,
bean
no.
to try and prove that it is not the real one.
No.
And it attacks with both the daggers.
Azrak coming in to kill the bean. Wild.
Question, Sprig. Does the
Yeah.
bean have armor attached to it already? Or like is it just not wearing armor?
Bean
'Cause I
has
remember I was looking at some of them
Do I
earlier.
have?
Yeah.
Wait, do I have the reaction spell?
Yep, you will have that available.
Okay, cool.
Will.
Well, a 21 to hit on the first one.
So what she was just asking about, you actually cast that as a spell too. As a reaction.
Okay.
So she's casting what's called Silvery Barbs. You actually have to reroll your
Reroll.
attack.
Yeah,
I have to reroll
And
my
use the
damage to
whichever of
hit.
the no, your attack
I remember that.
Oh, okay.
to hit. So whichever one
damage-
is lower is the one you have to go.
Still didn't matter.
Okay.
Basically, it turns it into a disadvantage.
So, a 6.
Oh wait, it did matter in the first one.
No, the roll to
Okay.
hit.
Oh, okay. I just asked if the roll a hit and you said no. So I
Oh,
went
it
with the
did damage,
damage.
that's right.
then.
Yeah, I was also confused there. I think it just wording got confused.
Well,
Yeah,
so that's
see,
a
it didn't
20 or a
matter.
21.
So you do hit.
Oh no.
All right. Now I'm going to roll for my hit,
You don't need to.
which isn't. Oh, it's an 8. Oh.
So the bean just goes
Oh.
it obliterates.
The bean had 1 health.
Oh, you killed the bean.
But then they turn back into Elena, or are they
The
down
bean is gone.
as a bean?
When we get the announcer to say
And
Elena's
they
been
go,
defeated.
the bean defeated.
That was bean. Ass crack.
he
Too
wants
bad,
it.
you retards.
300 gold.
Nope.
You earn 50 each, and a lot of people lost faith in you at one point there, Mystic.
How you betray me for a fucking bean?
Hey, let's just
When I
So-
took
let's
out
just
that whole dragon.
let's just state real quick, right? Mystic did call that he was going to win everything from the beginning, right? He was
He did.
very cocky. Everybody was like, "Why are you so cocky?" And then he won at the end. All right, I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
With
he
all
won.
with all odds against him, the man.
It was the
almost
ugliest
drowned.
win anyone could have ever had.
He scraped and clawed to be there.
Yeah, it was quite the win. Like, I don't think anyone was expecting you to win at that point.
I wasn't expecting me to win.
I'm gonna be completely real. I was like, yeah, I done lost this many
It's
times.
over.
I was like, oh
It's
no, that's it.
way.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. But it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise,
Agreed.
that is pretty much it for that episode as well. You got your
Yeah.
prize money. We talked a little bit more about a bean being beaned. Oop. But then
It's been an
more
interesting
great-
journey.
You got any more of those rocks?
a full board for 2 sessions.
Yeah.
And our first look at the world map. Or should I say, part of the world map.
I was gonna say that's definitely not the full world, but it's the
This-
province that we're in, basically
Yeah.
the area of the world.
It's a section. It's a section.
Basically, the
good
way I'm
section, too.
building it, the way I'm building the world, there's enough for about 16 of this size right here. And we've got
Yeah.
2. I have one that I have not shown anyone yet that I've started. But I have basically just the outlines.
Curious where we were at when we ended up in Mystic's homeland area. Where was that described? Because I know we went past the College of Leokane, right? So
Yep.
it's not even on anything that's been shown.
Nope.
As far as I know.
It has been shown once. But let me see. Oh wait, streaming. Oh, the stream itself will be able to see it when I find it. Desktop. Echo Goods. Owners D&D.
Look at poor Mizu up there at the top left-hand corner.
There. That's
Inhabited by some vagabonds.
I don't remember where I saved it. It's obviously not going to be under players. To get rid of that folder. Well, that's awkward. Did I save it under D&D? You know what? I know. I will.
Does it just come up in stream?
That's right. It's gonna be a while before we see it in stream. I don't remember how to log in. Oh. New. Profiles. You guys can see the new one now, right?
Yeah, I still see your stream.
Like, can you see the incarnate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Folders. Icon. So here is the second portion of the map.
Yeah.
You guys were in Kakure. Which, not a lot of you, when I pulled this map up, noticed it, probably. And you might not even be able to see it right now. But look real close under what it says for Kakure. Wonder if you can see it on
Hold on.
stream.
I can.
It's almost
There's
illegible.
something of the 7th. Realm of the 7th.
Yeah. So I gave that little teaser. That's why the map was shown for such a short time frame, because I didn't want you guys to study it too long. But if somebody picked it up, like if somebody picked it up, then I was okay with that. Like it was just a
I
little.
want you to know, I had to get really close to my screen to be able to make that out.
All right. Yeah, so that's where we are now, which is literally, it's directly below, like that whole square is directly below this one. Because, like, I think I had to tweak the technical travel of the turtle a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, the main thing I do remember is you guys, when you traveled, they'd go below.
Yep.
Southwestern side of it.
Yeah. Hey, I think I'm gonna dip out.
Okay.
But I will be around and watching the stream. I just have things that I need to get done before my week starts.
Alrighty.
But have a
Catch
good
you
rest
later,
of your guys'
Froggy.
recap, y'all.
See you later. And then there were two.
Indubitably.
Where are we right now?
Need a rock. I lost my other one in that old lady's head.
Yeah, she'll grab one out of her pouch and toss one at you.
Awesome. Thanks. This is gonna be a normal thing.
Got me checking them.
You don't see much of anything to the south.
And then this was just the travel for a little
Breathes
while.
real deep and goes, all right.
Okay.
Look at that. The board's already losing people.
I rolled a 22.
6.
I'm actually just curious if they said something.
You guys have more.
Disappearing.
And none of us. What?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Because of.
Guy said that all look.
I think
He's
Oh wait, I think I remember. Yeah. Fog was trying to help explain something for them.
Yeah,
That's
that
why they
sounds
disappeared.
familiar.
Then a lot more travel and chatting. I mean, most of it was just idle chatter and whatnot. Waiting for you guys to all make your way to the land. Not that at that moment you knew where you were being taken, because he had a turtle that was taking you there. Don't think much of this. I mean, obviously there was a lot of RP, but it wasn't like huge significance RPs, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did obviously hit Mystic's homeland.
We'll call someone a king, but they use the terms leader or elder. He is the one that established the lands, and we follow suit into his jobs. I mean, he finds them. He has all the connections.
Well, I mean, if this is your town, is there any shops around here? We could go get some food. Maybe even a tavern?
Yeah, we got a tavern and a shop or two. And most of the Fae around are willing to barter anything with you if you have enough gold. But I mean, be mindful. Most of the Fae around here carry a lot of gold. They're not interested in. They're not interested in 5 pieces. Oh well, I mean, like I said, if he wants, I paid him earlier to be partnered up with me. I didn't know this is where we were going, but I didn't want him to just try and rob me, for example. So consider this an extended. You know, Rogue, come here. I'll give you 25 more gold pieces if you just leave my people alone. Is that okay?
Yeah, that works with me.
Paying off the
Azrak.
thief.
What?
Paying off the thief.
Yeah.
And I know you like to steal shit. Let me buy your cooperation.
You're right. And I will say,
25 more
Yeah.
gold pieces.
actually,
I'm just handing out gold now.
Okay, I'll hand out gold to anybody that I see that has value of what they're going to do. You didn't seem like a very stealthy dragon out there when you were clunking into walls.
got him.
He's got a point there, Stadior. You were a wrecking.
You ran right into that
Man
wall.
doesn't know his left foot from his right foot.
Okay, listen. I had a bad day.
So, yeah, how do you explain the
Excuses.
tunnel vision in the fight with Azrak there? You got a little focused and you didn't want to do anything else. You just wanted to swing at the little tiefling. Couldn't even hit the tiefling, really.
Honestly, he made an amazing point in that moment. Because Setior did get extremely tunnel focused. Where he quite literally ended up forgetting about everything he could have been doing.
Mhm.
And probably should have been in some cases.
Unacceptable. Now you see why you're not getting the money.
I'm going to chuck 5 gold pieces over to him. I'm just going to fling it off of my hand just as a show of good faith that I actually like him.
I mean, I appreciate you. Like,
I'm throwing one at him aggressively.
Aggressively.
Oh, yeah.
Make an X check.
I am snatching it before he can get it and laughing at him.
All right, both of you
Dex
make a
check.
quick Dex check.
Okay.
And just click on the dex, right?
19.
Wait,
Oh,
how much?
wait. Wouldn't it be Sadior doing it?
No,
No, because you tried to grab it.
you're trying to.
I thought I was just trying to grab it from Sadior, but you said you threw it at him.
He aggressively threw it, so
So
he needs to
Sadior-
roll a dex check.
Okay.
Sadior, does
I get it now.
19 hit you?
Yeah. How much damage does a gold do?
With how hard he threw it, you end up taking 3 damage. As it
Oh.
lands
3 damage is wild.
for a hurled gold piece.
Yeah.
What I
wanna-
did in that moment, I rolled a d4 for it.
Nice. That shit clinked off of his temple. Gave him raging headache.
Yeah. Yeah, because my thought process was, well, you know what? It's technically an improvised weapon. And it was a good enough roll. Sure. D4. Squarely in your forehead.
There. You happy? You got some gold.
Can I remove it or no?
You can. It's
You
not
guys are going to get
embedded,
along
like-
well with everyone here.
That's fucking great.
As much as you all like gold, they'll get along well with you. Just be nice to the people. The people are nice here, for the most part. I mean, you might meet a few that are a little stuck up, and especially if they see me with you,
At
they
that
might not.
moment, you hear, well, look at who it is. If it isn't dear Mystic.
Oh, it's you. Hi, how's it going?
That reaction is actually kind of comical to me. Oh, it's you. Hi.
Was not happy to see him. I don't know if you could tell.
Mm-hmm. As you turn, you do see. Me not knowing where his name is.
Hey, same though.
Sunday.
I know exactly what it's like.
And he says, I'm doing quite well. And I see you
are doling out just as you always have.
Yeah. How's your dad?
Oh, poor daddy passed away about 2 years ago.
What happened?
Well, as you know, he was quite old. Maybe he
Well,
wasn't.
yeah.
It just seems that time got to him.
So,
Can I roll an insight?
is your
Yes, you can.
mother still around?
Oh, no, she went a few months after in the next year.
Don't tell me.
Sticks, you don't trust this motherfucker.
With that roll?
Sorry, you. Wait, what is it? Oh, 7. I looked at the wrong one. No, so
There you
actually, you're pretty convinced
Yeah.
that he's being honest with you.
So you're
Can I
telling
also
me
roll an
that
insight because I don't trust him either.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll an insight as well.
Yeah. Like questioning this dude.
I got 12.
15.
Azrak, you're not quite sure. You're kind of on the edge. Belief and disbelief.
Okay.
Stadior, something's up.
Hey,
You're not sure what,
Mystic,
but you
who's
definitely
your
know so
friend?
there's something up.
I wouldn't necessarily call him my friend.
Here's-
He's
here's-
family
pause it
though.
real
So
quick.
everybody.
Here's a great point of how well we do RP because of the stuff that happened with Sadior. Everybody, no matter when he rolled well or not, we still didn't take everything he said completely to heart.
Yep.
We ran this man through the ringer because of the character he was playing, and it's fucking hilarious.
I know he hates it a little bit.
It's the RP though. You gotta love it.
But the thing,
No, in the
Like, the big
most
one for him-
recent Gods Among Us episode I was listening back to,
Uh-huh.
to get ready for what I thought was an episode tonight.
Yeah.
I came across the one and was like, where I was like, talking to I think it was Styx. It was just my voice against their voice, where I was like, oh yeah, nobody fucking loves you. Fuck you. Go kill yourself. It was like one of my statements to them in the campaign, and that was
Mhm.
that's fucking wild to listen back to. Because like, oh yeah, that's me, and then I hear it's like, oh, that's Fog. Oh, goddamn. But no,
Can't believe you just said that.
Pull into the replay, into the role play. And at that point, we were mortal enemies. That's what my character thought.
Also, just
It
for the
was
fun
just-
of it, just in case some of our guys are still listening, from tonight's campaign, you're the only one that sent the ticket in.
Oh yeah, am I?
And I was ready for to have those consequences come up tonight when I was noticing that I only had one DM for ticket.
Well, that's wild. I didn't think I'd be the only one. But all right.
It cracked me up. Like, I understand it's something that can be kind of easy to forget, and honestly, that's also why I made it a physical thing this time. Because I think it adds a little bit more fun for everyone overall. And then gives me an opportunity to possibly throw out, some extra things.
Yeah.
So I was
Still got my ticket
I was
right
so
here. I'm
ready.
looking at it. I was ready to punch more holes in it.
And I was so ready to hand out. I mean, because that would have been, obviously, at the point, it would have been quite literally everyone didn't have a ticket except for you. Because it's a busy place right now. Carnival's hopping. Somebody could have possibly stolen the tickets. Somebody could have just straight up dropped them. Who knows? There's a reason that you guys didn't have them. But that means they would have had to end up printing out new ones so they could have fresh punches. Which I did give everyone a caveat that if they can't print out, just let me know. Because I have some that I will keep track of myself. But the only thing you guys have to do is remind me that you have this and you've done this many punches type of thing. Because if you don't DM me the night before, I would still consider it, or the day of, not night before. I would still consider it a lost ticket if you didn't say, hey, my ticket with X punches. Like, still give you guys a way to be responsible for the ticket without actually physically having it.
Yeah, no.
I think it is a little more fun if you guys physically have it, though. Anywho, I know that was a bit off the track because that's future episodes.
Here is supposed to be family, right? That's always what your father said.
Oh yes, indeed we are all family.
Right, but you say that your mother and father are gone, so then that means realistically, are you leading the charge around here? Have you taken on your father's connections? What's going on with the family?
Yes, indeed,
As soon
I
as he
have
stops, I
taken
said-
charge.
Sorry. I'm sending Mystic a mental image or mental message. Tell him I don't feel right. This feels really weird. I don't like this. Something feels really off.
I guess I want to roll an insight check to know if I am.
Believing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that cool? I got a 17.
Oh no. You don't trust a thing.
Yeah.
Don't trust the thing.
So, as far as the Sundu family name goes, you're the last and alive here?
Alas, yes, I am.
Okay. Where's the burial grounds?
Up behind the castle, just like they always were.
I'd like to go pay my
Sure.
respects if that's okay.
Oh, please do. I would much appreciate it.
And I would start heading towards the castle, towards the burial grounds.
I follow.
Which, by the way, is over this way.
I'm following.
And then you go. You with that for the night. I have a cat in my arms.
Nice.
I know that has nothing to do with anything.
No, but it's always nice.
You want down? Okay. 1 second while she goes back down on the floor.
I will also be right back. Literally, it won't take me two seconds. Be right back.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. While he's doing that, I believe I'm gonna jump forward a little bit. Basically, this whole scenario is they go to the gravesite, talk it over, keep getting, have some repeat senses of lack of trust on that character, Break or Sundu. And then decide to call it a night. After that, I don't think, they did not meet the father yet, if I remember correctly, or maybe they did. We'll find out.
Dun, dun.
So Styx and
Who? The Dark Six?
The Devourer.
The Devourer.
See, I've never been in contact.
is when Mystic himself mentioned they're looking to.
Definitely don't tell people too much, especially if you have.
Thank
So
you,
then
Cypher.
you're charged a total of 14.
Thank you,
silver.
Cypher.
4 gold?
Thank you.
14 silver.
14 silver.
Did you hear the sirens in the background?
Yeah.
I thought that was like actively on one of our sides because it was just faint enough to where it sounded like it could have been outside my home or in the background of yours.
DM, can I eat human food or does it taste like ash?
Force sticks.
You can eat it, but you generally prefer the uncooked version.
Well, duh, yeah. It's probably not
Nowhere near
filling at all.
sustainable.
Are you noticeably disgusted at this, Sticks?
No, because sometimes when people play vampires, the stipulation to a vampire sometimes is that food tastes like ash. I almost said ass.
Which is also fair. Ash.
Same.
I mean, I
Same
wouldn't want to
difference.
eat ash because it would probably taste like ass.
But funny enough, more people are probably willing to eat ass than they are to eat ash.
The fact that that's true is, yeah, that's all I got. I don't have anything for that one, honestly. Because you're so fucking right.
I'm not going to get into the specifics of whether I agree or not, because this is not for that.
This is not the place for that.
Statistically speaking, on a logic
You're not
base,
wrong.
that I'm just saying.
I hate it. It's funny, but I hate it.
Dude, I hate that statistic as well.
Because like
Very-
it wouldn't be so bad if it was just a bullshit statistic, but that's just so damn true.
I only speak the truth. So you will come to know this.
Either way, it's both.
It ain't.
But I don't think that doesn't seem like the way that this is.
If I didn't believe that, then why would we have killed Mr. Fizzlesworth?
Wait, here, just pause. You know why Mystic's a bad liar?
Why?
I'm a bad liar. I'm just not good at it. I usually just prefer to stay away. Lying's not cool.
And
Alright.
like the fact that the lies Mystic has tried to pull, most
Aren't
of them have
bad.
failed. Even though you've got a lot of them have failed. You've gotten some good ones too. But the fact that like the ones that have failed, like they failed dramatically too.
It just fits though. He is a Fae. Fae aren't supposed to be able to lie. The only reason I even delved into the whole lying aspect of it is he has no soul. He's technically not a Fae anymore. You know what I mean? Like he has
And
Fae
it's like-
aspect,
Yeah.
but he's not.
And he's
not a true Fae.
full blown.
Yeah.
And like it's come to a point, you know, Mystic has been out of the Fae itself for quite a while now. So like there was a chance you know, especially after losing your soul, there's a high chance that if and when you get it back, you still don't know. You still try to lie sometimes. We don't know.
Yep.
Because like I mean, you know, because it's it's technically a Fae nature, but natures can change when you're in a different environment.
Oh yeah, exactly. You will definitely, even though most Fae are never supposed to lie. There are many a story of Fae who have lied throughout D&D, and this is true canonical D&D.
Yep.
So yeah, yes, I do agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, like, I mean, for example, Breakor. He didn't lie. He just didn't give you all the
Wordplay.
information. Yep, exactly.
There's a difference between true lying and wordplay, but there have been stories of Fae that have lied, and there's reasons for why they can.
Yeah. Anywho.
No.
Tell me more.
I've had more than enough. Thank you. My name is Balinor.
Oh, the first meeting of Balinor. Somebody that I literally just came up with his name at that moment.
And then he took us to the next region.
He was literally going to be a nobody. Then I'm like, wait. Turtle's probably going to be useless at this point. Plus, I wanted to give you guys like an actual direction and not just throw you on the turtle and be like, all right, let's see what happens now. Like this, I wanted you guys to know where you were going in this time. Obviously, there's no physical way for you to know if the turtle was a part of it.
I wanted so bad to make good friends with the turtle. I at least made friends with the turtle. I did pull off the investigation. I got to pet the turtle. I was good. That shit made me happy. But the turtle will at least remember the pets, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be some more to come of that in the future. With a certain other character that technically is not a part of this campaign in the mix now.
Interesting. Curious to see it.
Like, obviously, I know you know who I'm talking about at this moment, but I won't spoil it beyond, anything that anyone has seen at this moment, which they know his name. I'm talking about Xander, of course.
Figured. I just don't want to give away anything.
Yep, nope. That's pretty much the only thing I'm actually going to say about that. People will have to find out why I'm talking about Xander. That is funny. I just realized I have another campaign that I've written that's called Xandor. That naming convention was not even intentional. Except for the fact that Xander's is a cool sounding name.
All right, Illinois. Thank you for the information. Then I would go back to just talking to Cypher and saying, that was a weird interaction. I felt off at the beginning, but after going and paying respects, I honestly just felt at peace. And kind of nice to be back in my hometown, but I also don't want to stay here forever. Obviously, I left this place for a reason. I kind of want to get back out on our path.
Styx mentioned that Breakor got a little bit weird at the mention of the Dark Six. Maybe he knows something about this 7th member?
Constitution check?
Yep.
Well, I will tell you, I do have one large room that can house you all. It's multiple separated rooms in there. Would that be to your liking?
Struggling with whatever the voice I was going for on this one.
I think it would be a lot cheaper for everybody.
I suppose.
And it ended up
I can
being,
pay for it if you want.
hello, dearies.
Well, I think what my original plan was that she was there, because I think you guys, I can't remember if you guys are talking to the bartender at this moment or not.
Oh, well,
But,
that's
like,
the
it
voice
was
you used
obviously
for it.
people working together. Because I feel like this one isn't the same person at the moment.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just because of how they sound. Or how I sound, I should say.
Yeah, if Styx is paying, I'll pay half, Styx will pay the other half, and we'll take that room.
All right, for that room, that is a total of 15 gold.
Okay, I'll pay 8, Styx pay 7.
Hold up. I'll pay 5.
So 5 each.
The dragon's gonna step up and pay for our room tonight? You're getting even better in my eyes, dragon. I'm trying to say this as I'm swaggering. I feel like I'm really small. I've drinking a lot. So I'm like swaggering over to the dragon, patting him on the back. Like, thank you.
They were drinking, or at least Mystic sure was.
Yeah, the first night I drank really well, and it was never seen again.
It's the 5 gold
Yeah.
you hit him in the head with earlier.
Oh, Mystic. Make a Constitution check, please.
Constitution check?
Yep.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh, that's normal.
21.
Whoa.
You hold your liquor like a champion.
See? Yep. Very first
You are still
episode,
drunk,
Mystic
though,
did.
but you're holding yourself pretty well aside.
The first drunken check, as we will call it. It's harder for me to tell like what is going on. Wait. Saw a bunch of con saves, so I need to go back a bit.
No.
No.
Check.
Fun fact, guys, alcohol is technically a poison.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking if anyone had that resistance. So I'm gonna need. Did everybody willingly take another drink?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They all just said
Everybody else make a con check too.
it's
Is
2
it a
more
save
gold,
or a
right?
Actually,
check?
sorry. Yeah, it should have been a save. It's my
Oh,
14.
I'll just take the 2 gold.
19.
2 gold.
15.
17.
I'm sorry, I'm a little slow.
It's all good.
Ooh, low there.
Low
Push there.
Oh no.
Where am I rolling?
So under your health, or not your health, your stat modifiers at the top, the most left one, it says saving throws. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, you're good.
Lothair
Poor
is
Lothair.
blacked out drunk. They have gotten they've vomited several times already, like, since they finished that last drink.
Oh.
They are
While
spinning.
Lothair is
Looks like Loafer can't hold their liquor.
Was that you or in game? You.
yeah, that was in game me.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't
sometimes
say
it's hard to tell who's who, if it's you talking or not.
It's a good mic, isn't it?
Yeah.
While Lothair is having a lot of troubles, I would like to cast Enlarge on myself so that I'm around average human height.
Okay.
And then I would like to go over to Lothair and help them to their room.
I was just gonna make the Dragonborn carry him. So
You guys are in my homeland. I supplied the alcohol. I feel like I should take care of the orc that can't hold their liquor. Don't worry. I got the orc. I'll get them to their room. I'll get them to our room.
All right, so after just that minor shade coming from Mystic to Lothair.
You can't hold the liquor. Yeah, I told you, Mystic held his liquor the first night. I remember it. The other people were like, no, Mystic never did. No, see? Now you all see. There's a stream to prove it. Bang. He sure
Second
did.
stream, even.
Oh, fair.
A bit
You
of
all
a-
can, everybody
a little
watching,
bit of a
go back and watch this
because
from the
they're,
beginning
like I said, they're blackout drunk. They're
with
just
none of the skipping.
falling all over.
Dead weight.
Sticks
dead weight.
would end up helping.
Who knows what Lothair's saying right now? They don't even. We can't understand.
What the?
Even in the moments that they, were supposed to be drunk, they Lilthair was doing pretty good, or Slarks was doing good with that. For not being used to
There,
D&D.
the Lothair RP was there. I miss Lothair.
Yeah.
Need some Lothair back in our
We
lives.
need Lothair back.
Facts. So factual.
We need to see more out of our new guy, Rhaegar, too. Poor man.
Yeah,
The guy that's,
facts.
for those out of context, for context, the guy that we're calling, or that plays Rhaegar, Dresden, in the Mizo campaign, his job is keeping him very busy because it's basically, I know I already said a bit at
He's
the
in
beginning.
North Carolina.
Yeah, he's in North Carolina. Basically cleanup relief for the hurricane.
Hurricane Helena. Yep. Fucked a lot of people up. But no, Dresden would be here. He put in a lot of time when everything was going in. He had a normal work schedule, but
Yep.
he's being worked to the bone.
Quite literally. Yeah. Poor man has got a lot of hours on his belt right now.
Yep.
So it's like he may, honestly not sure how long it's going to be, but he will be back in the campaign. Just depends on how long it takes for everything to be taken care of. I know he definitely wants a new job because it's exhausting him.
Yep. It's tough.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm never drinking again. Oh,
Just don't throw up on me, bud, please.
We're drinking again tomorrow.
I
Hold
will
on to yourself.
try. I will try. Oh, fuck.
In my notes, there is all caps. Lothair cannot hold their liquor.
Right, and potentially long resting.
So you finally get Lothair upstairs after a bit of a struggle and some assistance with Styx. You help Lothair into their bed. After holding their hair in the toilet for a little while.
Before we all settle down to bed, Styx is gonna do the whole like anxiety check every single room, make sure there's nobody in this room with us.
All right. And which, as you do that, the room is completely empty.
Okay.
Aside from
Take Lothair up to their room too. I would say I've already went to my bed.
which you may or may not have noticed them. That part's not necessarily important. But you do catch this or hear this man just mumbling, kind of not talking about them. Right. First, I'll do a language check. So you
talking.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a perception as well.
I finish my drink and just kind of look.
So that was still 19.
I walk up.
Looks at you as he's like going back and forth between people and says, "Oh, the last death we've had was, well, I believe it was the leaders. They passed about a year or two."
Is there like, so you said it's
Not gonna lie, I'm surprised I remembered leaders over king and queen.
conjoined rooms basically to one bigger room?
It's basically like a small apartment, or not a small.
So there's a
apartment, rather,
city,
it's a
there's a
large
sitting area.
Yeah. Next day rolls around. We'll say Styx. You seem to have been in that trance far longer than you expected.
I also need a roll. I need a roll.
Yeah. We're good.
13.
You're good.
Okay, good.
As you hear a knock on your main door, and you hear from outside, Good morning, dearies. Breakfast is ready. You hear the steps. She walks off after announcing that.
That was the first of many times you heard that phrase.
Yep.
A
Far too
phrase
many.
very simple, and yet became one of probably the most hated things you all have ever heard. As day after day
In the Gods
passes.
Among Us campaign? Absolutely. Yep. Mystic is tired of it. If somebody references it in the Gods Amongst Us campaign, he'll be like, hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, no, it's. I was evil while keeping things easy. Because obviously, which we find out. You know what? Not gonna spoil that part of it. That's something that everybody can go to see what happens. How Mystic's homeland plays out. I actually do think, since we just hit a 2-hour mark, I think that's a good point to pause it.
Or yeah, I mean, honestly, 2 hours is what I thought we would hit tonight anyway.
Yeah.
So we can just call it here for now. I'm sure we'll get another recap moment. We can pick back up.
Yep. And like we may even eventually go into like sometime on an off day and do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure I know you wouldn't mind doing that, and I know I wouldn't mind doing
No,
that.
I definitely wouldn't mind it.
But
I was already thinking about like how to keep the Mizu recaps going. So yeah, off days sound like perfect. If we could turn that into a regular thing.
Yeah. Obviously, in
But
the
to
case
everybody
of,
out there, don't forget the Patreon exists.
Damn right. I need to start dropping that in our descriptions, or having whoever does our description, when like our editor, but whoever, to put that in.
Editor, cut that out. Part where he said our editor. But yeah, no, I agree.
Just as like, that's for other normal Echo stuff. That's a different story. We're only talking about D&D stuff right now. But yeah, Dind or Dampersand. Since D&D uses the ampersand.
What so? Yeah, no, I mean like if you the ampersand doesn't have a sound.
No, I know. I was just giving it the actual name when I said it.
He said I'm going to use. I'm going to use the sound, and then I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to use another sound.
Yep. Because technically it would be Dand.
It'd be like, I want to imagine like the ampersand sound is something like.
Sounds like what?
So like like really fast, like something like that's got some like punch to it. You get to it. Well, hold on up.
That sounded worse than it was supposed to be.
It sounded like a bad Asian accent.
That's not even what I was trying to do, but it did sound like one.
All right. Well, stream.
Yeah, so
Patreon.
Be sure to
Follow us.
check out that Patreon. We'll
Subscribe.
drop it in the description. Like and
Better
subscribe.
fucking like. Mystic
Better fucking like.
out.
Actually, one more plug for the Patreon. If you, depending on what tier you subscribe to, you get some quite nice benefits out of it. You can, for the cheapest two cheapest benefits, you can support your players. Or if you really want to give the advantages to the DM, you can too. I don't know. I won't tell you what I'll use them for. But I do have an idea if somebody says they just want the DM to have it. Obviously, I'll have to tell you exactly what that is, Fallen, because of the Mizu side. But
Hey, Mystic is holding on to that advantage in his pocket. That's going for one of the most climactic moments in the game. Unless I have more to spoil, you don't give it.
Right.
You don't get given that shit out of nowhere for real. So, just a chosen advantage roll as a player. Oh yeah, we need those. If you guys give us more, it'd be so great.
Like, I will say, in the future, if donations become a thing for the channel and people do it, then I would make, like, $5 donation would be another one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then, like, $1 would be, like, a health potion or something. You know, just to give more benefit to, like, people actually doing that kind of a thing.
Yeah. Find out how to write it into the world.
Yep.
While people are doing it. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I could see it. But still, the Patreon exists. It's out there.
I mean,
Give Mystic more advantage rolls, everybody. Yeah, if you do subscribe, vote Mystic. Hashtag vote Mystic.
Hashtag Mystic Love. And if you pay attention to the Mizu campaign, hashtag Simona. Hashtag Simona's the king. But yeah, no, we hopefully pretty soon we'll start doing more with the Patreon as well to give, to basically gain more advantage bonuses for it. Some more cool stuff coming along. Probably some sneak peeks of things as well. But for now, it is just...
If you get up into the area at the very top, too, by the way, you just know everything. Like, you have... Yep. You pretty much pre-watch the entire campaign as it's going. Like, either or of the campaigns. Any of the lore and historia that you want to see there. Mm-hmm. You'll have it.
Yeah, so that's about all we got for you. So I think next time we'll see y'all there. Whether it be on another recap, but hopefully not, because we want to play.
I mean, yeah.
See you over possibly on the Echo esports side, the Echo content side, playing some other games. We got on the other channel, our Echo esport YouTube. We are going to soon be doing a Pokemon Draft Nuzlocke, or simply called Draft Lock.
Could be so much fun, bro.
Just got to get that all modded up. But anyways, you all have an amazing night, and we will see you next time.